Just when Canada's fighter jet saga seemed settled, a new twist emerged. One that caught even seasoned defense watchers off guard and reignited a national conversation. After years of heated debate and political wrangling, the F-35 deal was finally signed and celebrated as a major milestone for Canadian defense. Until Ottawa suddenly started eyeing Sweden's Saab Gripen, throwing the entire process into uncertainty once again. This wasn't just idle speculation or rumor, it was a genuine pivot. One that sent shockwaves through the defense world and left experts scrambling to understand the government's motives. Why reconsider after committing to the F-35? The answer goes far beyond hardware or price tags. It's about national strategy, sovereignty, and the future of Canadian industry. The Gripen, with its promises of Canadian production and technology transfer, symbolizes a push for self-reliance, job creation, and a stronger domestic aerospace sector. Now, it's not just about picking a jet. It's about shaping Canada's defense future, boosting economic independence, and ensuring that Canadian expertise remains at the forefront of aviation. The F-35 offers unmatched capability, cutting-edge stealth, and deep integration with NATO allies, making it a formidable choice for modern warfare and coalition operations. The Gripen, meanwhile, tempts with industrial benefits, flexible technology, and a chance to reduce reliance on the US, a factor that resonates with those seeking greater autonomy. This decision will define not only Canada's military capabilities, but also its relationship with the US, its role within NATO, and its global standing for decades to come. The debate is on, the questions are complex, and the stakes for Canada's future have never been higher. Before the Gripen entered the conversation, Canada's path seemed set in stone. 88 F-35s, a staggering $19 billion investment, and a bold leap into the future of air power. The F-35 was more than just a fighter jet. It was a symbol of Canada's commitment to cutting-edge technology and its role on the world stage. The F-35 promised seamless integration with US and NATO allies, offering advanced stealth and sensor capabilities to replace the aging CF-18s. For Canada, it meant joining a select group of nations with access to the most advanced fighter technology available. But just as the first jets were set to arrive, Ottawa unexpectedly launched a strategic review, signaling second thoughts and raising questions about the long-term direction of Canada's Air Force. In 2026, the government made payments for more F-35s, 30 in total, while still exploring alternatives and keeping the door open for other options. This move reflected both commitment and caution. This hedging left observers puzzled. Was Canada doubling down on the F-35, or simply keeping its options open in a rapidly changing world? The government now faces a dilemma. Should it meet military needs with the F-35, or use the massive purchase to boost Canadian industry, create jobs, and reduce dependence on US suppliers? What began as a straightforward procurement has become a complex balancing act, with political, economic, and strategic factors all in play. The original plan is now a puzzle, one that must account for shifting alliances, domestic industry, and the evolving nature of warfare. Canada stands at a crossroads, forced to choose between deeper military integration with allies and the pursuit of industrial ambition at home. The decision will shape the Royal Canadian Air Force for a generation, influencing not just defense, but also the nation's economy and global standing. The stakes are higher than ever, and the world is watching to see which path Canada will choose. Why is Canada seriously considering the Gripen now, after years of debate over its next fighter jet? It comes down to jobs, sovereignty, and gaining leverage in a high-stakes procurement process. Canada's new defense industrial strategy is designed to keep more defense dollars at home, supporting Canadian workers and businesses. Saab's proposal is ambitious and tailored for Canada. Build Gripens in Canada, transfer advanced technology, and significantly boost the local aerospace industry, creating thousands of high-skilled jobs. This is especially appealing to a government eager to deliver domestic jobs, economic growth, and greater control over military technology. By contrast, the F-35's sensitive systems are tightly controlled by the US, raising ongoing concerns about Canadian sovereignty and operational independence. The Gripen promises more Canadian control, fewer restrictions, and less risk of foreign interference in critical missions. Ottawa's interest in the Gripen also strengthens its bargaining position with Washington and Lockheed Martin, giving Canada more negotiating power. Whether the Gripen is a genuine contender or simply a powerful negotiating chip, it has already changed the conversation about Canada's Air Force future. For Canada, the decision is now about more than just picking a plane. It's about shaping the nation's role, industry, and independence for decades to come. The F-35 and Gripen are built on different philosophies: stealth and integration versus agility and cost. The F-35 is a fifth-generation stealth fighter, nearly invisible to radar, packed with sensors, and designed for seamless Allied operations. The Gripen E, while not stealthy, is agile, easy to maintain, and can operate from remote locations, ideal for dispersed operations. The F-35's range and survivability are unmatched, scoring far higher in Canadian military evaluations. But the Gripen's lower operating costs and promise of local production are hard to ignore. For Canada, it's a choice between top-tier capability and practical, affordable sovereignty. The F-35 dominates in high-threat environments. The Gripen excels in efficiency and industrial benefits. It's a classic contest, ultimate performance versus pragmatic value. The decision will shape Canada's air power and industry for decades. Which philosophy will win? A mixed fleet, F-35s and Gripens, sounds appealing, but experts warn it's a logistical headache. Two jet types mean double the training, maintenance and supply chains, driving up costs and complexity. Resources would be split, risking more grounded jets and reduced readiness. Supporting two fleets could leave Canada with a force that's less capable overall. A small F-35 fleet might not meet NORAD and NATO commitments, while a split fleet could dilute effectiveness. The industrial benefits of the Gripen are tempting, but the operational risks are real. Military planners caution, the headache may outweigh the cure. Canada must weigh industrial ambition against military efficiency. The choice isn't just about jets, it's about readiness and reliability. NORAD is the backbone of North American defense, demanding deep integration between Canada and the US. The F-35 is fully certified for NORAD's secure networks. The Gripen isn't. Saab claims the Gripen could be modified, but US approval is uncertain and unlikely. Fewer F-35s could mean Canada isn't pulling its weight in continental defense. Interoperability is critical. Pilots must share data instantly in a crisis. A mixed fleet risks creating a two-tier air force, complicating command and control. Choosing the Gripen for industrial reasons could strain Canada's most vital defense partnership. The US expects Canada to field top-tier, fully integrated jets for NORAD. Ottawa must balance industrial independence with strategic necessity. The wrong choice could weaken Canada's role in North American security. The stakes go far beyond national pride. Canada's Arctic is vast, harsh, and critical for sovereignty patrols. The Gripen's ruggedness and ability to operate from remote locations seem ideal, but the F-35 has proven itself in similar Arctic conditions in Alaska and Norway. Range is key. The F-35's greater internal fuel means longer patrols without refueling. Stealth is vital in the north. External tanks on the Gripen compromise that. The F-35's endurance and stealth give it a clear edge for Arctic missions. Canadian military analysis consistently favors the F-35 for northern operations. The debate isn't just about cold weather performance, it's about projecting power across a continent. The biggest draw for the Gripen is the promise of Canadian production and technology transfer. Building jets at home means jobs, skills, and more control over military hardware. But even a Canadian-built Gripen relies on a US-made engine. subject to American export controls. True independence remains elusive. Setting up a new production line is risky. Saab faces delays elsewhere, and Canada could face costly setbacks. Delays could leave the Air Force with a dangerous capability gap. The Gripen offers more industrial benefits than the F-35, but not total sovereignty. Canada must weigh the promise of jobs and tech against the risks of delays and continued US dependence. The dream of independence is complicated by global supply chains. The trade-off is real and risky. Canada stands at a crossroads, its next move shaping the Air Force for decades. By securing F-35 slots, Ottawa keeps its options open and reassures allies. The Gripen remains a powerful bargaining chip and a symbol of industrial ambition. Three paths lie ahead. Stick with the F-35, gamble on a mixed fleet, or seek a compromise. Each choice carries risks: military, industrial, and diplomatic. The decision is about more than jets. It's about Canada's identity and alliances. Will Canada prioritize integration with its closest ally, or chart a more independent course? The world is watching as Canada prepares for its defining choice.